Hi, Izzy.
Hi,
How are you today?
hi, good. How are you?
Doing good. Did you have a good rest of your day?
I sure did. It kind of was a little stormy outside, but we're
Oh,
hanging in
that's a
there.
bummer. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, so tell me any reflections from our last session, things that you felt like you improved on, or
Well,
ways that
definitely
you felt
I've
that you,
improved on like my age ranging in my voices.
yeah. I
I thought
agree.
that was really
Yeah.
like really
So,
fun
what
and
was
like
different for
brand
you
new.
when you tried something, where you were, let's say, like a baby age and then like a teenager? What are some things that change as you change in age range? What changes in your voice?
Well, definitely changed my A range with starting off with youthfulness was definitely being like more higher and more quiet even. And then moving up to the teen voice, kind of like kept it like very natural, but still kind of like have like those tweaks in my voice, whether it's like a low gravelly or a um very um a little squeak in there because I know some teenagers kind of have a little like crackle in their voices. And then with elderly people, it's kind of like very more like more bolder, I should say.
Okay. All right. Good. So then tell me, for today, then, what do you think would be a good focus?
Well, I have some more of my drawings, a lot
Oh.
more.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Okay, good. So do you have one that you wanted to start with first?
Sure. I was
Awesome.
thinking of doing in this character who I it's a gumball machine on a high
Oh,
sugar rush
oh, that's so
that got
funny.
so bad he had to get put in a straitjacket.
Ah. Okay, so tell me if from the picture, what stands out to you that kind of tells you what, more about who this character would be.
Well, he's a gumball machine, and gumballs I know have lots of sugar in them.
That's true,
So
yeah.
probably from all that sugar that's been in him, like all like for like decades or centuries, it probably got like the better of him. And from the spirals in his eyes or the spirals I put in his eyes, made him like very like made him go crazy. Like and which hence it's called a big sugar rush.
Yeah.
Make him like very like maniac like, and that it got so bad like he had to get a straitjacket on him.
Yeah. Love it. All right. So then,
And that oh and also that from as you can see with my jump in action, he like really gets excited, so he like jumps really high and really fast. So
yeah,
definitely high energy we're gonna need in this vocal.
love it. Okay, good. So maybe talking faster. Do you
Yeah.
think that they would have a higher or lower pitched voice?
Higher. Definitely
Okay.
higher.
Yeah. What about any speech patterns, dialects, accents?
Well, I don't know, like I wouldn't say like accent, but more like impediment. Like maybe a bit of a always since I made him kind of like if he was laughing his head off, then we might add a bit of like crazy laughing in there, like maniac
Okay.
laughing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Um, so let's go ahead and maybe ad lib a little bit for this character. So, where are they going to be and who are they talking to?
Well, let's see. I'm visualizing it like just on a quiet street, but then out of nowhere, there crash, crackle, and pop. Here he comes, just like bouncing like so hard, like it causes like earthquakes and probably like laughing himself, like almost about to laugh himself to death as he's like talking to himself about like so many like fun things are about to happen to him, but really he's just causing nothing but chaos, but he doesn't even seem to mind it. Doesn't even notice it anyways. So that's basically like talking to himself.
Okay. All right. So let's have you try just kind of like ad libbing that a little bit.
What do we mean by ad-libbing?
Just kind of improvisational.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can. I'm like I mentioned before, I'm not really good at improv, but I'll give it my best. Like it just gives me a second or two. Woohoo! Look at me go, people! A high sugar rush day, am I? Well, you know what they say. Never lose your gumballs. Now, what does that mean exactly? I don't know. I'm not speaking these sentences. Oh, wait, yes, I
Nice. All right. So tell me a little bit what you noticed with that voice that you just created.
Well, definitely it was a high voice. And definitely add in like, um, maybe for the next take, I should probably like speed it up a little
I
bit.
think so too. Yeah, taking it even faster. Like I
Yeah.
see this character almost like a, like Tigger and Winnie the Pooh, like very high energy,
Or
bouncy.
Daffy Duck and Looney Tunes,
Sure,
especially when
yeah.
he does that woohoo laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Let's try it again.
Alrighty. Like imagine knife crawled in, then smash, smash, smash. Hey people, make way! Go balloony coming right through! I know. I'm so excited for today because I have got the biggest sugar rush in my life, and I don't know how I even got it. Maybe it's all this gumball in my head. After all, I have gumball loony in my name. What? Oh no, cops are after me again. Better skedaddle.
Nice. Good. So what did you like about that take?
Definitely, I added some more like chatterbox like speech.
Yeah, yeah, I love that idea. Like more of a chatterbox. Uh, it was a little bit more like squealing kind of a feel to me.
Yeah. And that's what actually I was trying to go for this next round.
Okay. Yeah, so a little bit more of that really high pitched squealing kind of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try it again.
Alrighty. Let me see. I'm just trying to think of what to say here. I'm on my big sugar rush today. After all, my gumballs have lots of sugar packed into them, and I've been like this ever since the day I was invented, and it's been going nonstop ever since. And I know I've got this big high energy up, and I'm like, woo, woo. I know it's so much fun.
Yeah. Nice. So this time it felt almost like a kid riding a roller coaster kind of an energy kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
Uh,
Yeah, what did you like about that?
Definitely was like Roller Kid or like Tigger and Daffy energy, and a little bit crazy, because after all, I did make him look a little crazy.
Yeah. Is there anything you would want to change about it?
Um, I wouldn't say so. I mean, that take to me was like a pretty good take so far.
I agree. I thought it was really good. Do you want to try another character then, if you're feeling good about that one?
Oh, sure. I've got lots. This time I'm gonna do like maybe a duo or my God, I got so many. I've got it. My detective pup. Detective Fido Pawsworth.
Aww. All right. Okay, so tell me about this character.
Well, he's a detective, very like sharp and like always like never makes mistakes, always wants to solve the crime, and a little bit more serious.
So, what could
Kind of
he be
like a
doing right
Sherlock
here?
Holmes kind of character.
Yeah, what could be like the crime that he's investigating?
Like maybe, let's see, what's something that's dog related that could be a good mystery? Like a missing like collar.
Okay, love it. All right, so he's trying to find the missing collar. Um, and so, who do you think he's talking to here?
Well, definitely like maybe like maybe like the victim who lost their collar and like I'm
Okay.
like telling like all of their like all the clues and information and the witnesses I have met up and saw and pinpointed.
So, are you like about to do your big reveal or something like that
Yeah.
of the answer to this, the solution of the mystery?
Uh-huh.
Okay, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and have you try going through this one a little bit.
All right. Don't worry. I think I've got the answers to well to who has stolen your missing collar, my dear. Now, here's what I've noticed so far. I noticed that your collar was stolen right off your neck at 1:47 p.m. while you were having a nap. Then, with my powerful nose, I sniffed around, tracking down the suspect. Then, it finally hit me. There it was at the local nightclub, the Doghouse. There, I I searched high and low, trying to find who could be wearing it or who could even be keeping it under their waistcoat. And then, aha! There it was. Right, right, clinging right onto their neck. The crafty little poodle from down the lane. And at the last minute, when I finally had him cornered, I summoned the police and I laid it down and I laid it out for you. He just wanted that collar all for himself because he thought it would have made him a fortune. But don't worry, my dear. Your collar is safe and landed safely back in the right paws. Here you go. Case closed.
Very nice. All right, good. So, what did we like about that? I definitely could hear, the similarities with Sherlock Holmes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, what were some of the things you enjoyed about that?
Yeah, definitely have this Sherlock Holmes kind of vibe. I did keep it like low and like very whispery. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anyone else to know this.
Right, like it's a secret.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what I really liked about it. But I
Nice.
think maybe if we go for a next round, I could probably add a little like growl in there since,
Since you
dogs
are a
do like
dog,
to
yeah.
bite.
Love it. Okay, let's try that.
All right. Now, don't worry. We have your collar back in the here. Here's your collar, ma'am. We finally got who took your prize collar. You see, I've noticed that whoever took your collar, uh, snatched it out of your neck, and as soon as he caught him, I immediately tracked him down. One paw print after another, and I made it to where the suspect has been located at the local pub, the Doghouse. I knew that was only where the toughest dogs would only hang out. So, and at first, my head was telling me I shouldn't have probably go in there. After all, the pups and the dogs in that club, their barks are worse than their bite. But then my stomach was telling me, boy, I could really go for those doggy kibbles right now. So I put my gut in charge, and and as soon as I sat down at my table, there he was. It was none other than the crafty little poodle from down the lane, wearing your collar, thinking it would give him popularity to see such a prized jewel. But then at the last minute, I whispered closely to the security guard, telling him that was our victim. And then at the last minute, pouch! And whapping, we finally had him, and he's now behind bars. And case closed, your prize collar is safe, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so tell me what changed that time.
Definitely like added if you notice when I was like kind of like reenacting the story in my voice, I added a little bit of that growl and that woof in there. So
Yeah,
kind of like give it that dog accent in there.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, was there anything that you felt like you could add to it or change, alter to improve it?
Um, Not really. Yeah, I actually think that was
You were
good.
really happy with it. Love it. Awesome. Okay, so then let's go ahead and let's try another character.
I've got so many here, I don't even know where to begin. Let's see here. I have drawn so many, I don't even know where to begin. Ah, here should be a good one. And my little, like, cha-cha, a toucan.
Aw. That's a fun one.
Yeah, we could do so much with this one.
Oh, okay. So yeah, what are you thinking for this character? So you mentioned the cha-cha and that
Yeah,
there are toucans, so it's a bird.
yeah.
So a little bit of like a Latin dance flavor.
Yeah, we could probably bring in like a little like a Spanish accent in there. And very like fun and like wow, like ready to have a party.
Yeah. Love that. All right, so a party energy. That's very fun.
Alrighty.
Okay, so let's go ahead and try it. See what you come up with.
All right. Yeah. Wait. No, that was just the beginning. I'm just getting started. Like like Hola, mijos. Are you ready to do the cha-cha with me to the tika? See, I thought that would be yeah. Let's do my favorite dance, the cha-cha. And then follow that doing the karaoke from my pet pal Jose. And then we'll have a major fiesta right here in Toontown, all led by me, Today Tika, your toucan sensation and the whole world.
Aw, very nice. Okay, good. So, how is this one different? What are kind of the unique characteristics about it?
Very like doing that. What they would probably do at like parties, like very like those high like squealy but fun noises, like a fun
Mm,
squeal, like an
yeah,
excitement squeal.
nice. Okay. And then, so do you maybe have like a character inspiration that you could channel?
Definitely maybe a feminine version of have you ever seen the movie The Three Caballeros?
I have not seen that one.
Oh, so recommend it. It's one of my favorite movies. It has
Oh,
one of
that's
my
awesome.
favorite songs in it. The it's inspired by the same name. So, and there's
Aw.
this one a member, a parrot named Jose Carioca, and he's kind of got like this like very like Brazilian accent. I don't know what's the
Mm.
difference between a a Spanish or a Brazilian accent, but that could be like a voice I could use for my inspiration. I'm
Sure,
looking for
yeah.
a feminine voice.
Yeah, so for one thing, with the Brazilian accent, it's going to have a little bit more nasality to it. So
Hmm.
that's one thing that you could try tweaking a little bit.
Okay, nasality. So
Brazilians
like in the
use
nose.
Portuguese instead of Spanish. Um, so mm, they're both romantic languages, um, but they are distinct. Um,
Hmm.
they actually have like similar vocabulary. Um, like a lot of their words are actually the same, but they change like the vowel sounds and the grammar. Um, so they are a little bit different. Um, mm,
Hmm.
mm, like I'm trying to think of like a concrete example. Um, so one thing that you could do if you're trying to sound like you have a Brazilian accent is adding e to
E.
the end. So if a word ends, what words would it be? Like if a word ends in a hard consonant, like book or big, they're gonna add an e sound after, like book e and big e. They're gonna be tempted to add an e sound after those hard consonants at the end of a word. Um,
Like,
They
hmm.
also, for instance, if there is an R that starts a word, or so like real, it's going to have an H sound instead. So like real is going to sound like heel,
Heel.
red will
Okay.
sound like head, car is going to have more of an H sound at the end of it, ka
Ka.
instead. The T, that like crisp T or like a crisp D.
Uh-huh.
Um, Usually they're gonna one have like if they're at the end of a word, they're gonna have an E sound after it again, but they're gonna have more of a ch
Chi.
sound if it's the T. So like cat will be more like
Cat.
catchy.
Catchy.
And hot could be more like hotchi.
Hachi.
Bad is gonna sound more like a J, like badgy.
Baji.
TikTok has that T, right? So it's going to sound more like a ch. So like cheeky chucky,
Chiki
more like
choki.
that is going to be like the
So like chiki chica.
temptation. Yeah.
Like chuti chica.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The I sound, for instance, um, is going to turn into like bit. The I sound is going to turn into an E. So if I had like hit,
hit.
remember the T at the end is going to sound more like a ch, and then
So
the
like
I sound
heech.
turns into an E. So like hit would be more like a heech.
Heech.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's heech a ride.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. um, the TH sound they don't have the like think,
Uh-huh.
um, or together with that th. So they replace it with a t or a d. So like think becomes more like thinky,
Thinky. All
and
right.
then together would be more like together with a
Together.
d. And the final m's and n's.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, they make it more nasal. So they'll instead of doing like from, they
From.
go more like from. They kind of leave their
From.
mouth a little more open. London's more like London.
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 Mm-hmm.
They make it more nasally than we do. Um,
Okay.
they also add um, nay in,
Nay.
which means like isn't it? So it's like or right into conversation. Nay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then also they tend to go up at the ends of phrases. So kind of like a singing lilt that lifts at the end.
All right.
So if I said like I'm going to the store, instead of I'm going to the store where I go down, I'm going to the store. I'm
I'm
going
going
up
to the
at the end.
store.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so you can add in like a nay, can help with that feeling of being Brazilian as well. So a little
All
more
right.
nasally.
All
Certain
right. I'll
sounds
try
they
with that.
don't make, right?
All right.
So like the R, they add in an H instead. The T and the D turn into more of a ch or a j
Right.
instead. The I sound turns into an E. Those are going to be really important. The TH sounds they don't have, so they're going to be more like um, a T or D, like tink or
Tink. Yeah, I've
dink,
done that before. All
right?
right. Tink. Okay. Yeah,
So
I
like
can do that.
thoughtful, thoughtful.
Thoughtful. All
Hmm.
right. Yeah, I can do that. I've done that
Yeah.
once before.
Or those, doze instead.
Those. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. So that gives you a few things to kind of, play with and work on with that.
All right.
Yeah, so
All
let's try just a little bit for this character as well.
right. Let's see. It's kind of hard to me to put into like improv, but I've only got like 2 minutes here. But let me see what I can do. Like, do you want to have fun with me, Chuti Chica? Well, don't worry. Here I am, the bird to teach you to do lots of dances. The samba, the rumba, and even my favorite, the karaoke from my party pal Jose. See, I have been doing lots of dancing since I was just a little cheek. So, if you're ready to party, then let's go! Ah!
Nice. All right, good. So what were maybe the things that you liked the most there?
Definitely what I really liked about that take, it was very more since I feel like they and I think I probably heard this once in like a movie, like they probably tend to go a little softer as well.
Mm.
So I kind of like take that to like a more softer level, but still kept it like fun and uplifting.
Okay,
And I
nice.
tried, and I definitely did my best to like put in like those little dialects in there, or like those
Hmm.
little different ways of pronouncing the words in
Yeah.
there. And of course did that signature cheer at the end to kind of like
Hmm.
bring that fun back into my voice. And I also kind of did my best to like very make it musical sounding as
Hmm.
well. But yeah,
Yes, I
overall pretty
noticed
good
that.
take.
Yeah. Nice. Good. So I'd love to hear you try to add in a little more, I don't know, like some of the sounds that we talked about, like the E afterwards or like the nay.
All
Um,
right. Okay,
so
yeah. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still learning.
yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a couple phrases to try that incorporate those. Um, All right, let's try this. I
All
just put it in the
right.
chat. Just a couple little phrases.
All right, I've only got 1 minute here.
Okay.
Yeah. Do not just stand there like a frozen statue, Nee. You have the music in your feet. I can see it.
Good. Can we make it even more nasally?
All right. Do not just stand there like a frozen statue, Nee. You have the music in your feet. I can see it.
Nice. Good. Yeah. Um, so make sure the e at the after the word like fiti, and make it sound a little less accented, like de-accented, de-emphasized. Make it feel like totally natural, unconscious, not forced.
All right. Do not just stand there like a frozen statue, Nee. You have the music in your feet. I can see it.
Nice. Good. Let's try more like ne,
Ne,
ne, like
ne.
no, like and so like ne, like make sure that it feels almost like a punctuation mark, like a like a tilt to the head kind of a
Okay.
feeling. Yeah.
All right. All right. Do not just stand there like a frozen statue, Ne. You have the music in your feet. I can see it.
Nice. Yeah. And then the R's, let's turn those into H's, like uh, and then remember the THs too. So like de, and then
All right.
yo. Turn
Yo.
those into an H instead of an R.
All right. Do not just stand there frozen like a statue, Ne. You have the music in your feet. I can see it.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So just little subtle changes that give it a little more of that flavor. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll practice.
Awesome. That was so fun. Very cute. Really fun characters. Well,
Thank you
Izzy,
so
what would you say is maybe the thing that you feel like you improved on the most?
Definitely improved on like okay, like what would now that I've drawn these characters, what would their voices sound like? What would their personality be? Do I go high or low, fast or slow, accent or no accent, speech impediment or not speech impediment? So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely yeah. That was like very like what I feel like improved the most. And also my improv is getting a little better. I might
I
need some work.
agree. I think so
But still,
too.
overall,
I
it's
was
still
actually
great.
surprised that you felt insecure about that. Because I personally think that you do a really good job with it. So I think you just have to really lean into your own creative instincts and just have fun with it. You know, think about like
Yeah.
being a little kid who's playing with your friends and just really lean into that imaginative nature
Okay, yeah.
and just follow your instinct. Whatever comes out, comes out.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that is wrong in improv is if you say no. So that's the only rule, really, is that you always have to say yes and. So it's like, you know, if your partner says, like, let's go to the store, and you say no. That's the only rule. You have to say, yes, let's go to the store. And let's get ice cream while we're there. Or, yes, let's go to the store. And on the way, let's stop at the park, right?
Okay.
Or, yes, let's go to the store. And also, can we get some food, right?
All right. Uh-huh.
So it's yes and is the only thing really. So, you know, if you were like, I don't feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
No, who am I kidding? I feel great, right? So like you would want to say, I don't feel so good.
All right.
And now that I've taken some medicine, I'm starting to feel better, right? So
Right.
you could do
Uh-huh.
that. You don't want it to be like, no, I reject that. You want it to be yes and. So that's the only rule really is the yes and
All right.
is the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great work today, Izzy.
Thank
Keep
you
up the
so
great work.
much.
I challenge you to practice some improvisation this week
All right. And I'm also gonna
and
try
have fun
to
with it.
right. And also continue practicing with that accent.
Yeah, love it. So
Alrighty.
maybe do some listening, like go listen to some Brazilian accents.
Will do. Will totally do.
Great. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you next week. Bye, Izzy.
Bye.
Have a good one.